Hello everyone. Well, that was a very interesting weekend. EWC, Tekken 8, quite the crazy event there that we had. It was... I mean, there has been a precedent for some of the more like expected favorites to kind of not do so well, but it really did feel like, Atif and Arslan would have been, one of the more dominants at this tournament. And I mean, Arslan did do better than his last time at EWC, but at least made it to the second portion of the group phase, but it is still quite surprising that he lost to Ulsan, though he did. I mean, I guess maybe that version of Arslan, though he did lose to Ulsan, like somewhat recently, right? Like CEO 2025, Ulsan beat Arslan, and he then eventually lost to Atif at Grand Finals, but still, and then Atif. Mul Gold, like that was a nail biter. Their second time running into each other. I don't know what Atif was thinking there. I mean, he finished the full QCF 2-1, right? He didn't even when he realized that he whiffed the first hit of that move, he then went for the second. Maybe he thought that Mul Gold would try to overextend to some degree, but he just held steady, and he absolutely threw that game away, unfortunately. But it is what it is as far as that high stakes situation goes. Korea, very dominant. Like, Japan, despite being the other country representative in the top 8, they were absolutely under the curve. They got pretty much whopped by Korea there. Pena was not able to really get anything done against Ulsan, and Chikurin just was underwhelming against Low High. But still, though, two of the Japan was not to be expected to really like make it that far, and the fact that the conversion of pretty much like 66%, because the only other Japanese person that didn't make it was Keisuke. So both of them going that far, it's quite crazy. But what's crazy is now we're going to have to go and start getting everyone to masters. And the first one, of course, is gonna be that Deejay. So let's go ahead. Let's get that Street Fighter 6 up on the board. Oh. Oops. Street Fighter 6.
Street Fighter 6. Naniを待ってる?
Mm. A little too slow on that cancel there. And that's not the right move. There we go. So there's that. And then let us just do this, right? What is the advantage on that? +3, not in front of their face. Oh well. Then alright, I think we kinda got a rough little practice with DJ. So let us go and get ourselves some LP. Oh man, oh, another Sagat. Goody. Goody. Mm. Oh. Hey, too far away. Ooh, nice. Nice. I could have killed with a better combo, but let's not take a look at the bad side. Ooh. Nice. Ice. The trade.
Sagat. Round one. Fight.
Whew.
Round two. Fight.
Hey, we're back in Diamond again. Whoopee.
Round one. Round two. Fight.
Ah, unfortunate. Ah, unfortunate.
Sagat.
Let's redeem ourselves by beating this guy. And his name's Old Man Reaction, so he's about my level. Hopefully. Oops, daisy. Oof. I messed that up. I should have comboed into either up kicks or standing heavy punch. Ah, dang it.
Round one. Fight.
Ay. Ah, I threw it away. Oh, it sucks. Ah, I thought I could react to the whiff with my super. Oh well.
Here comes a new challenger. Round one. Fight.
Oh, hello there, Chango. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I messed up a combo. Well, yeah, hope you're doing well. I'm testing out this Sari bot, so trying to see if it's gonna work out. Also, I'm not very familiar with how ads work, so there might be a situation where you might get ads and I have no idea how to stop them. But hope your day's going well. Oh, City of the Wolves players. What's going on with them lately? There's something going on. Is it Kane players? Are they running rampant these days? Nope. Hello there, Keiko. Hope you're doing good. Hope your Monday is going great. Uh-oh, that's not an anti-air. There we go. Oh yeah, they do be pressing. Yeah, Sagat, you know, I mean, it's to be expected at these ranks, right? Like, Sagat's gonna be everywhere. Nothing you can really do about it. Is that what's going on with your Street Fighter experience so far? Just a bunch of Sagats? Uh-oh. If only I could hit confirm combos. Ooh, I'm out of the corner, though. It does kind of suck that his crouching medium punch is kind of short. Oh, okay, Ken. How's the Ken going? Is it, you having fun with him? You know, I have, been given word from IDOM that Ken players are not loyal. As soon as that character gets nerfed, they be running for the hills. They got no loyalty to their man. Just like his wife. Oh yeah, also Chango, how's Ken in City of the Wolves? Is it like, is it like a fun, like there's so many Kens in online ranked, or is it like miserable like Sagat kind of online ranked with Ken in City of the Wolves? Ooh, I see. I see. Gotcha. Okay. Cannon City of the Wolves. I know that he has a lot more like combo opportunities, I suppose, because of the feint mechanic or like the cancel mechanic, whatever it is. So yeah, that's good to hear. You're trying out Cannon City of the Wolves, Chango. Yeah, you know, unfortunately, what's it called? Sagat's Jinrai isn't as, you know, forgiving as Ken's. Especially with that low Jinrai, man. Sometimes you just get pushed out far enough to where your opponent can't really do anything. Which is good if you're the Ken player, but for the rest of us, man, feels a little unfortunate. Man. Nice. Nice. Oopsie daisies. I see. I mean, you know, like, you know, there's Sagat's dime a dozen in these ranked lobbies these days, man. So it might take a while to find a good Sagat. I see. Gotcha, Chango. Yeah, getting used to the City of the Wolves system seems like it might be a little difficult, you know. Because I know for sure, like, the thing that's gonna hit, you know, like, make me very hard to get used to the City of the Wolves is the short hop system in SNK games. Or just, like, the jump system in those games. Ah, unfortunate. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm sure my plays vary differently in City of the Wolves comparatively to in Street Fighter 6. Oh, okay, playing it on release. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it's for me, it's just like, it's just too hard to like keep in track, you know? Keeping up with like different air timings. Trying to fend off against like, you know, those people that just want to short hop all the time. I don't know how to deal with that. Nice. Ah. Oh yeah, I mean, you know, those kind of aggressive systems, I'm sure, take a good chunk of time for people to get used to. That's why I just never really could wrap my head around KOF games. Nice. Oh yeah, Street Fighter V, Laura. I mean, there's a good chunk of characters where they just basically go like, you know, sweep into V trigger and then you just have to hold that, you know? Ah, the DI. Oh. Oof. Ugh. Oh yeah, Urian. Sweep into Aegis Reflector. Ah, dang it. But you know, that's just Street Fighter V, you know? I mean, it's probably not as, how would I say, belligerent as it was before when Throlos were still in the game. And you didn't have V-Shift, right? Because V-Shift, pretty decent. Pretty decent. Ah, I see. Yeah. I mean, I only played during, like, Season 1 competitively, but, you know, like, dealing with Chun-Li and Ryu in Season 1, especially Charlie 2, with that 8-frame delay, or 8-frame input lag. Like, the annoying thing about Nash, or Charlie, was that, because of the input delay, like, it was really hard to really, like, react appropriately to his V-trigger teleport. Oh, okay. Like 6-8 months ago? That's pretty good, man. You're like, you know, a very competent Cammy player, so I would say it's very impressive. Oh, that was lucky. Whew. Oh yeah, I mean, you playing like Street Fighter 6 not that long ago, right? Like, pretty impressive, right? Because I mean, you know, I'm sure it takes a good amount of time for people to really get used to the Street Fighter 6 systems, you know? Like, I've been playing this game for like 2.5-ish years now, right? Since its launch, and I'm still like barely able to really like hold it together. Man, that was a terrible punish. you know, for sure, but to a certain extent, right? Like, trying to understand the drive system, you know, compared to the V-trigger system, like, the only real comparison is, like, you know, you V-trigger cancel off of, like, a normal. But other than that, like, you know, that's only happens, like, once a round, right? And that's only if, like, you decide that, you know, you didn't want to use V-reversal or V-shift during that entire match. And overall, like, the sort of mechanisms that you're looking out for in neutral are kind of different, right? Because you're looking out for opponents like just raw dashing in front of you, so you need to, you know, do like a jab check on them. But in this game, it's like drive checking, right? I mean, sometimes that's like kind of unreliable. Because that was one of my like first things that I had to like I was having a hard time doing in Street Fighter 6 was trying to like utilize the drive system consistently, right? Because I was always under the impression that, how would I put it, like you needed to still have like good neutral, which is like you need to like make sure to punish your opponent's whiff buttons and stuff like that, and that is still the case. But like my conception of whiff punishing was like that, right, where it should be like, and then you go into Oki, you know, or sometimes you just kind of sit around and then jump scare, you know, like do that in front of them. So it was quite a bit of a struggle for me at the beginning to be like, oh, this is the new way to play. This is how you're supposed to do it, right? And there's like these small little nuances, right? Like perfect parry OSs or you know, dash, drive rush OSs, you know, things like that. And so yeah, it was definitely a very long process. Oh, hello there, Super Serial God. Yeah, I mean, you know, look, man, I'm liking the orange fit, man. The orange fit is kind of growing on me, man. You know, that you got that puffy the puffy Cheetos kind of look, you know? I dig it. Ooh, a modern Sagat. Interesting. Oof. Ugh. Hey, man. I'm just saying, this DJ looking kind of nice. Visually, not gameplay wise. Not gameplay wise. Hell no, gameplay wise. I look like ass right now. Oh, could have punished. Could have punished. Uh-oh. Oh. Yeah, you know, like, with special cancel drive rush, it really is, because I've seen, like, people's thought processes, right? And, you know, a lot of the tier lists that you see these days, like, you can tell, like, the top half of the cast, pretty much they all have, like, low forward drive rushes. Or something that's, like, kind of, too strong that it's hard to ignore, right? But you know, like the top 5 easily, like they all probably have like low forward drive rush to some capacity. Mai, Rashid, Akuma, Ryu, right? Maybe the only exception is like JP, but still, JP has his own, you know, kind of qualities that make him a little bit stronger compared to other low forward drive rush characters. And, you know, it is kind of hard, because... Oh, you know what? Why am I trying to do that? But yeah, I mean, you know, it's with the low forward drive rush kind of meta that it is. The only thing I can really think of is like putting the damage scaling up a little bit more, right? So that the combos from it are not that great. But it doesn't really resolve the issue of you get like a strike throw mix up, and if you do get a hit, there is some characters that still get like Oki off of it. So, you know, it's not really like a great solution. It's just more like it probably like would only resolve like you having to guess one more time to lose, you know? So Modern Guile, you know, like I said before, just like with modern Blanca, like it's really quite a quandary as far as to how you can make a character like that work, just because they are missing like so much of their tools. Because modern Blanca doesn't have his crouching medium punch, which is like one of like his best pokes to drive rush cancel out of. He doesn't have an overhead, so there is really no threat to blocking, you know, crouching besides, you know, his command grab or throws. But still, like, those don't really lead to much, you know, compared to like an overhead that leads to a combo that leads, you know, to the corner, as an example, right? Ooh, hello there, Undertake. Hope you're doing well. I am doing pretty good so far for a Monday, you know. I mean, of course, as Mondays are, not the most exciting of times to be, but, you know, it is. We still are enjoying our time. Could not confirm. And here. Aye. Stream, it's going pretty good. Pretty good so far, you know, nothing crazy really going on. We're just gonna have to do the unfortunate grind of getting someone to Masters, and we're starting at Diamond 1, so it's gonna be quite the grind, unless we get a lucky win streak, which I don't know if we can really do with DJ. I don't know if we got that in us. Wow. Sweep out of nowhere. Should probably whiff punish that with something. Nice. Oh yeah, you gotta still. I think you still need to really use the charge for Guile, even if you're playing modern. Yeah, how's your good day going, Undertake? You did anything interesting on your Monday or over the weekend? I watched EWC for Tekken, which was quite the insane thing to happen. Arslan Ash and Atif not making top 8. Though, you know, it's kind of a theme when it comes to EWC and, like, the players that are expected to do well to not actually do well, right? Let's see if Street Fighter kind of breaks that curse. Because last year's Street Fighter EWC, it was pretty much the same thing as Tekken's, where all the top players that people thought were going to do well, they ended up not making it past the group stages. Cool. That was lucky. Oh yeah, don't know if you guys noticed, but we finally got channel points. So if you guys save up, there might be some maybe not so interesting things happening, but there's things nonetheless. Yeah, I think so. I mean, because pretty much, like, that thing is going to be like an Iron Man, right? Once it gets to the top 8 stages. So if he's able to, you know, weather the storm that far, then, you know, I think it's definitely quite easily put that he's probably the best Street Fighter player for Street Fighter 6 easily. But we don't know if what's gonna happen in the next 4 or 5 years from now, right? Because there might be a new god. Because that was kind of the same thing that happened with Dragon Ball FighterZ, where it was, you know, Sonic Fox, Goichi, Kazunoko, and then it became like Nitro and Wawa. I hate that. I hate getting up kicks. No, I don't really stream every day. I pretty much stream on the weekdays though, so practically. And I might stream on the weekends too, right? Because EWC is happening, so I might also watch that. Not like all of it, but still should be like enough to where, you know, like I stream like most of the event, I want to say.
DJ wins.
You know, I don't know, wasted potential is the good word to put it. I mean, there is still like a sense of, how would I put it? I mean, lower prestige, right, due to the numbers, but you know, being anyone that is like absolutely like unquestionable number one in any fighting game is still like somewhat of a crazy feat, right? Especially in multiple games, because I don't think anyone's touching him in Skullgirls. You know, like same thing with Boss, right? Like CVS2, it's not, no one's really playing that game anymore, right? Except for like the old head, but still like him always getting first place. Like it takes someone like Justin Wong to even make him like get close to losing, right? And even then, right, like Justin was using like ratio force of God at like CEO. So I've been streaming for about 2 months now, so not that long. I'm still surprised that I made it this far, but it is thanks to a certain streamer named Ninzy, who you should check out as well, because they certainly have made me get a lot of help. Ah. Will not work on... Oh, but me dropping the combo will work on you. Ugh. Whiffed. Yeah, you know, for sure, like, he definitely has the ability to, like, do really well in Street Fighter, because he did make top 8 at Final Round back in 2016 with Fang, which is, you know, really, really impressive, because that was at the initial hype of Street Fighter V, where esports was now becoming a sort of, like, a big, like, money-making machine for these players, so everyone was hungry, and him being able to make top 8 at that level is really impressive, because he was beating people like household names like Bonchan, even Daigo, Mago. Uh-oh. Oh. Combo drop. And then hello there, Case. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day. I think my viewers are, I mean, you know, for someone who just started, right? You know, they in a saturated market like Twitch, but also just in this category of fighting games, like despite it being like not like crazy, I think it's still like relatively like, you know, like successful enough for what it is right now, you know? But hey, thanks for appreciating the concern, you know? Oh, thank you. Nope. A 3-minute ad break is starting. Okay. Well, shit, we have to... Alright, let's try to get this quickly out before the ads start. Okay, he likes to mash. Oh. Ah, nice. Yeah, I understand, you know, your concern, Undertake, but, if you're trying to promote or sell anything, I would prefer, not to partake. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, I mean, again, right? I think I am happy with where I'm at right now. Same thing with Serial God said, right? Some people, they are nowhere near consistent that I have in viewership, so I should always count my blessings. And I apologize for the ad break interrupting that. It is quite annoying. You know, sometimes I would think to myself, man, if only there was a way to, you know, like optimize it more, and all that, but dog, don't be suggesting some like actual like terroristic threats, Keiko. All right, getting Shun to High Masters, that's gonna be miserable. All right, I've already had enough misery going on with getting her to Masters originally, but getting her to High Masters is asking someone to like start invading Kuwait. You know, you're telling somebody that there's some like high grade uranium over there, and you know, that could be a danger to my health, man. Danger to my health. You know, what's gonna be worse is that when I do get everyone to Masters, I'm probably gonna do the random challenge where I play random and then I get that to Masters. I think that will be like quite mentally taxing, because that definitely could be like a Russian roulette of I play the characters I have the most fun with, and then I play characters that are absolutely like I hate my life, you know? Chun the Grand Masters is actually like a death threat to me. That is low-key a death threat, Keiko. You're asking me to like actually just go to another plane of existence. It is Nightmare Fuel, man. It is Nightmare Fuel. Super Sierra God, don't let Keiko like gaslight you into thinking getting Chun the Masters or Grand Masters is like fun or some kind of achievement. That man is literally like self-reporting himself as being an abuser of someone's mental health, you know? He probably suggested to his friends, his quote-unquote friends, like, hey, you know, you should play Zangief. You should play Street Fighter V with 8 frame of input delay. That's the kind of person Keiko is being right now, you know? So be careful, dog. Be careful. No, Undertake, that is alright. I am completely fine with no promotions and everything like that. I am good where I'm at. Alright, but here's the thing, right? Like, you get to have your name somewhere in, like, you know, page 50 of the leaderboards, but you will be put in a mental asylum. You know, is that like a good trade-off, Super Serial God? I don't know. I don't know if that's a good trade-off. Because you know what? If you're playing a character like Idom, right, where he absolutely hates Street Fighter 6, right? Or maybe he doesn't hate it, he just thinks it's boring. And he plays Manon, right? Which is an exercise in torture. He's at least making potentially okay money. Not much money, but he's making some kind of money. Whereas with you doing those kind of online rankings, like, what are you getting? You're getting nothing but pride. What else is there? Validation, which does not translate to money. You know? If EWC has taught us anything, it's all about that money. Right? Who cares about prestige? You know, who cares about that trophy? Arslan Ash and Atif, you know what I would say? As those people, they'd probably be like, you know, screw Evo. Evo don't matter. It's all about that cash. And they'd rather have, like, that 300K than, I don't know what the prize money was for Evo, but certainly it was probably, like, way below 300K. Like, people who placed last in EWC probably got more money than if you got first at Evo, which is the crazy thing. No, I'm not Undertake, but again, thank you very much for your offer. But yeah, I'm just someone just doing this for fun, not really looking to, you know, aspire to be anything bigger per se. Just see where this takes me. But hey, glad that you came by. Always appreciate it. Legend Chun, Keiko? Hell no. Yeah, see, here's the thing, right? You're saying, like, hey, why don't you drink this bottle of sulfuric acid? And then the next suggestion would be, like, oh, why don't you, like, just drink lighter fluid and set yourself on fire? Like, that's the level of, like, here's the alternative, which is way worse.
DJ wins.
Alright, here's the thing, though, right? You could get $150 at your locals, or you could have a better mental health and work your way up the corporate ladder and make more paper. That might be a better solution, Super Serial God. Because ain't no way. You know, not only did you lose your mind getting Grandmasters with Chun-Li. Oh, thank God. Chun-Li. But not only did you lose your mind trying to get Chun-Li to Grandmasters, but now you have to deal with all the belligerent shit in, like, top 8. You know, you have to deal with all the Mais, the Bisons, the Akumas, right? You could have had an easy life. You could have been like, you know what, let me play like Ryu, you know, or let me play Mai, right? Even though she's degenerate, she at least does all the work for you, right? Don't need to do anything more. Ow. Dead. Unfortunate. See, here's the thing, though. You get 30 times the value, though. 30 times the value. Chun-Li, you getting Grandmasters with her, the value is like, you know, you get $20 and a bag of Cheetos. But the corporate ladder, you get like you get infinite Cheetos and you get a house. Well, maybe depending on where you live. Not in the United States. Not in the United States, but you know. That's better than a bag of Cheetos and $20 to your name. Oh. Ooh, hello there, Mashing. Hope you're doing well. The DJ is, you know what? I mean, maybe it'll hit later, but so far I'm having much more fun than the person that I used to play on screen, man. I'm having much more fun. I'm feeling the rhythm. I'm actually having a good time in Street Fighter 6. Uh-oh. Ugh. Ah, darn it. Legend with Cammy. I mean, it's certainly like, you know, getting Legend with Cammy does just sound like a regular 9 to 5. Like, that sounds like no different than, you know, going the corporate ladder, Keiko. Because Cammy is like very stable, no frills, just like, let me get this drive rush off. Let me do some hooligan stuff, maybe to give that little extra spice. But you know what? I'm just gonna clock in, do spiral drill into, you know, dash, crouching fierce, you know, whiff punish with my standing heavy kick. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I mean, I'll do. It depends on if the wheel picks Cammy, man. My my fate is left based on what the wheel says I need to do. If the wheel says I do Cammy, then I'll do Cammy. But if it doesn't say Cammy, then, well, guess we have to do Cammy a different time. Super Sierra God, you're just exposing yourself at being like under the age of like 21, man. If you think $150 and a bag of chips is all you need in life, then someone hasn't been alive for very long yet. Nah, man, look, like, the wheel, that's the gimmick. That's the fun aspect of it, right? Like, you know how you guys love gambling in Ninzi's chat? Well, you guys, well, I mean, it's not really gambling, because you're not really betting on anything, but there's a wheel involved, so there's some sort of, you know, like, chances going on. Oh my god, I just pressed into that. Oh my lord, under the age of 21? Crazy, dog. Crazy. What am I doing here? I'm dead. Oh no, never mind. Ooh, there we go. There we go. I mean, depends where I live as far as, you know, getting in terms of priorities of my income. But still, though, no matter where you're at, $150 in a bag of chips won't get you anywhere. Even in, like, I don't know, a country where like $150 in their currency is like 30 million times that, you know? If I do get Lily, I don't know, man. Maybe I might just need to retire. Maybe I just need to retire. You know, the wheel, sometimes it giveth and sometimes it taketh away. Because, I I mean, so far the wheel hasn't been like absolutely great. You know, we got Chun-Li, which was miserable. But Deejay is like, he's fine so far. Like, I'm not having like the greatest kind of fun, but it's still much more than what it was before, right? But there certainly will be big losers. There certainly will be big losers. Did we get any of them? Yes, we did. Jesus, 20. That's it's kind of I'm aging right now, man. 20 years old. You know where I was at 20 years old? Well, he just went and done me. I was... Where was I? I was watching CEO in my library's study room. I was watching CEO. Wait, no, was it CEO? No, it couldn't have been because that was in June. Might have been final round? Might have been final round. I was watching in my library study room. And I got interrupted by like 3 people who were trying to use it to study. And I was like, oh, occupied. And I'm sure they were very questionable. They were questioning whether or not if I was studying, which, I mean, I was. It was just for a different set of like life applications, which was the Karen matchup in Street Fighter V. I mean, technically, it was a fine life. You know, watching Street Fighter in my library study room. But at the same time, you know, like, junior year was, like, kind of miserable. Because I lived downtown, and I had to take the bus in the morning, and I had morning classes. And so that line would be, like, super packed. With like all the people who are trying to get to their morning classes, so it just wasn't a great time. Nice. You think so, but see, at least with Karen, like, you had to hit confirm, you know. You had to hit confirm, like, really well, whereas in this game, like, even if you do miss the hit, you don't really need to hit confirm, per se, because the drive rush will allow you to get, like, a free Oki, you know? That was unfortunate. Had to use a whole 3 stacks. I was trying to do level 2 because that would have worked too, but I was mashing. Oh, that sucks.
DJ wins.
You're getting condom ads. What the? I wonder. What did you do? What? Maybe. What did you do specifically? Mashing. Were you watching some interesting content? Is that what's happening right now? Also, by the way, I have no idea how these ad systems work, man. Ooh, fat-fingered. Oh, that sucks. Nice. So I'm assuming that Super Serial God loves to eat junk food at like cheap prices, considering that you love getting $150 as like your reward for hard work. And then mashing is watching certain content that is not suitable for younger kids. Ah. I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, I looked on DoorDash recently, and Burger King has some decent prices. Then again, though, they were like pretty close to where I was, so a lot of the delivery fee stuff. Ah, darn it, I fucked up. But their price is not that bad. I mean, the quality's probably bad, but, you know, for what it is. Carl's Jr. I don't know. Seems kind of questionable. Carl's Jr. I think that's been like one of the most inconsistent places to eat at that I've had experiences with. It's that and Del Taco. I've been to like one of the best Del Tacos in my life, and then I've been to like one of the worst Del Tacos in my life. And in terms of like food quality, right? If you were to like, you know, rank them, right? Like Del Taco would be like up there, and then like down there, you know, compared to the other food restaurants or fast food chains that I've been to. Or maybe they have all the data on you. Maybe they know. Maybe they know that you mentioning. Wait, no, that was mashing. Never mind. I was gonna say like if Serial God was typing in chat, well, all about his love of working hard for Cheetos and $150. You know, they probably got a whiff of like what we should spam ads at with this guy. So DJ probably has to like punish with like crouching medium kick, you know? I think that's probably what I need to do. Because it feels like at a certain range, his crouching medium punch is probably way too short, so crouching medium kick might be the answer. Or it might end up being like he has to stand up and immediately go into like his 5-frame light kick to punish. But yeah, it's certainly like he has certain movesets that is like very different, and so it's a little unintuitive sometimes when compared to like other characters.
Here comes a new challenger.
Del Taco or Taco Bell? I think Del Taco for me, because like Taco Bell is consistent, but they're consistently dog shit. You know, I've never been to like an amazing Taco Bell before, and so it's like I'd rather take the gamble and either eat like some really good Del Taco or terrible Del Taco, rather than like, you know, expect like the very middling, or not even middling, like just overall just like bad Taco Bell, you know?
Round 2.
You say that, but those people, are they even living? Those are people that live in like, oh man, every time, huh? Those are people that like live underground in like Las Vegas. You seen that special before? Where it's like Andrew Callahan, he visits like the underground. Nice. Visits the underground, and like, you know, they can live, right? Like they have the whole system going on, right? But, you know, like, is that a way to live? Is that how you want to go about your life? Just, you know, surviving off of like you're playing Fallout, you know? Nice. Darn it.
Round 2.
I mean, you certainly died there, but you can at least ball out, you know? You can ball out. You know, you could like, you know, get all the hookers and cocaine you want, and, you know, go out on your own terms rather than just like slowly dying off of. Oof, unfortunate. Unlike you slowly dying off of like scrounges of whatever dumpster food you can find, you know? Yeah. Hey, look, here's the thing, right? Would you rather live, like, would you rather live, like 30 years as somebody who's like going to the local dump site, trying to, you know, like scrounge around whatever scraps of food they could find, or would you rather, you know, live a year just balling out, you know, just like throwing money left and right, buying like the most expensive boats possible, and just like crashing one every day, like that kind of like I don't give a fuck kind of money, you know? Because at least with that, you're living, dog. You're living to the max. That's one of the things that I love about Deejay, man, or any character for that matter, right? Just like standing like kick confirm into some sort of special and then immediate level 3. Ooh, virtual fighter. Okay, how's that going for you, man? Are you enjoying the ring outs? Are you enjoying the you know the funny thing? One of the funniest things that I witnessed in VF was somebody just like they have him like right near the edge, and the guy was like almost dead, right? So he was afraid of like what the wake up is gonna be on Oki, and the dude just like dashes in front of his face and then pushes him off the edge. Like that's how he wins. It's like the most funniest like ballsy thing to do. Keiko, that is a myth. That is a fantasy that will never happen, man. There ain't no way I'm gonna be getting to legend rank with Rashid. Because the thing is that it requires a certain level of like grind, primarily, right? I mean, if I really dedicate myself, possibly, but the issue is that it's gonna be the constant hours and also like the stress of, you know, the reality of trying to get legend rank in anywhere else but Japan. Because, you know, if you're upwards of like 1800 MR, you might get run into like the high masters players, and you get like 1 MR, 2 MR at best. And if you lose, right, you lose like 15, you know, like 14. So you have to like basically like make up like an hour or so of progress because you lost a single match, which sucks, you know. So I think that in particular is probably what's going to keep me from trying to do some sort of legend grind, even though like you know, I'm not good enough to ever, you know, do some sort of legend grind. But that in particular, you know, is probably like what is the most like defeating feeling in trying to do some sort of climb outside of Japan. Ooh, you want a Desert Storm? I mean, we'll maybe one day. We'll get there one day. Oh yeah, also we have emotes now. They're not good emotes, but they're emotes nonetheless. So, you know, we got something going on in our chat, you know. Oof. Ah. Ooh. Once again. Once again. Oh. And there we go. Ninzi, I mean, you know, she definitely could be a Masters. I don't know with this name, though. And also with that club, I don't think she would want to join MR Goblins. I don't think she'd want to describe herself as a goblin. Even though they're, like, also green. I was buffering it. I was buffering it. You think people would have more fun if they added like a like DDR style like mini game for DJ, similar to what they did with Rise in Persona 4 Ultimax? I mean, he does have the mini game with you know, with his level 2. But what if they made it, you know, what if they go all the way? I'm in burnout. Oh my god, sweep. You say that, but I think I don't want to deal with the rampant you know, like 1600 MR Chun players, you know. I I'd rather not want to deal with Chun players, man. Oh. Yep, at a certain point. Dog. Don't be suggesting torture in this chat, dog. Don't be suggesting torture. Oh my lord. Oh my god. We can't be this can't be a gimmick in our chat, dog. We can't be trying to threaten me with X character to legend or X character to high masters. This can't be what's the gimmick of this chat, all right? Let's try to figure out a better gimmick, like how much money we could make off of doing hard work and consistently showing up to our job and our pension, you know? Oh god, what is up with my frame rate so far? Oh, back throw. Is it funny? Or is it just I must confirm. Oh. I don't know how funny that is, dog. How funny could that be? That could be like one of those types of jokes that you go like, one of those like, as a premise, you know, like knock-knock jokes. Like, I don't know if people find knock-knock jokes all that particularly funny. And I don't know if people particularly find you threatening me with going to get some character into Legend, Masters, whatever it is particularly funny either. That's fine. They're in burnout. Oh. Oh, God. What is the max price for... Okay, first of all, there is no max price because there is no winning Evo. All right, unless if I can bribe every single person in my bracket, there is no amount of money that will allow me to win Evo, or cause me to even want to win Evo. Because you know that the worst part about it, right, is people have expectations. People are gonna be like, well, you know, you gotta have to, you know, start, you know, putting in that work. You know, you gotta start performing, man. And I don't want to end up like, you know, 2014 Luffy in Street Fighter 4. I mean, you know, he still was like doing well. Oh god, it's just that, you know, he was probably one of the more underwhelming Evo champions for Street Fighter, I want to say. So like, I don't want to be in a worse position where it's like, oh yeah, I'm a fraud. You know, I don't want to get that smoke, dog. I don't want to be known as like the fraudulent Evo player or Evo winner. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Any suggestion getting top 8 or getting some sort of results with a certain character, unless it's brain dead easy, is gonna be a no-go for me. Super Serial God. In this world, I think I have a good idea of what's fun. And threatening a man with an impossible goal is not very funny. That's just someone watching like torture. That's basically a snuff film at that point, you know. That's a snuff film. And 30K, you know, like it would have to be in the millions, and I would need to bribe like millions of dollars per player. Right, to even make it worth it for them to throw against me. Chipotle code? You think a Chipotle code's gonna recover this mental health? By the way, right, like Chipotle, you know, I appreciate the sponsorships that you've been doing with the fighting game community. It's really appreciated, but I just ain't into it, man. I ain't into their burritos. You know, I ain't into their entire premise being like, we give you burritos. You need to have more. You need to have more. I mean, you would have to pay me to stay awake. You would have to put like morphine into my veins. Ooh, nice. Whoopsie daisies. Ah. Hey yo, there we go. Mine's not free. Mine's not free because it takes away a chunk of my humanity. You know, Keiko, I would be glad for you to do it for on my behalf, man. You get that Chipotle card, and that EWC invitation, and that invitation to Capcom Cup for me. That would be preferable. Yikes. Ooh. Sweet. Thank you very much for burning yourself out. I mean, I fought Mena, so I think I see good when I see it, dog. But, hey, think about all the sponsorships and money you'll get if you beat Mena. Oh my god, the frame rate. Nah, you can do it, Keiko. You can do it. If you're gonna threaten me to go ahead and try to get Legends with Chun-Li, I think I can threaten you with winning against Mena. I think I have that right.
Deejay wins.
How about challenge him in Street Fighter Alpha 2? How about that? Just throw him the crazy curveball and try to see if you can beat him in Street Fighter Alpha 2. All you need to do is pick Rose, right? Oh. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. See, that's the mindset mashing. You can beat Mena. Now, I don't know if you know what the Dominican Republic are gonna do to you, but if you get that mindset, you know, that's step one. That's step one. Oh my lord, on Wake Up? Ooh. You see that? FPS games? You know, that's something. You can do that. You can do that. Uh-oh, 3-minute ad break. All right, let's quickly win this game, and then we'll try to do nothing. That's fine. Nice. Woo, there we go.
Deejay wins.
All right. Let's just wait. Let's just wait until the ad is over. Okay, I think the ads are over. Alright, let's get back into Street Fighter. Lashar? Nah, you don't have to worry about it. Just don't run into Lashar in bracket. That's the solution. Just don't run into him in bracket. As long as you avoid him, then you don't need to worry about Lashar. Right? So you just have to hope that whoever he plays against wins.
Here comes a new challenger. Round one.
Ooh, there we go. See, technically that's true. Mashing. Has Lashar ever beat you in Street Fighter? Right? If you think about it, he technically has never beat you in Street Fighter. But DP with heavy? Nice. I mean, hey man, you get that experience. I mean, technically speaking, you should on average, right? Because Ninzi and I got had to fight against pros immediately. She had to fight Dograda, and I had to fight Mena. So more than likely, like, yeah, you should be fighting. That's it. Yes, that is true. People, if they've never beaten you, then, you know. Whew. Like, I'm just saying, like, Keiko, you are one of the very few people that Mena RD or Lashar have never fought before. Or never beaten before. Right? Let's use that term. They never beaten you. Nice. I mean, hey, that's still something to be proud of, Super Saiyan God, finding Chris G and Snake Eyes at a certain point in your life. Oh my lord, this guy loves to do forward heavy kick. Unfortunate. Yes. Yes. They are technically washed. Are they the best in the world, or have they not fought the best of the world? Which is it? Think about it. Ah, well, you know, it was gonna happen either way. You know, I mean, at least I got like a good amount of like progress out of the way. So yeah, you know, can't complain. Whiff punish. I don't know if I whiff punish though. Oh, there's the whiff punish. Oh my lord. Ah. Hey, there we go. Hey, yeah, the second whiff punish. You think he'd stop after like the third time that forward heavy kick whiffed. Man, it's so annoying in a way, right? There's so little time that you have, and like, I think I might probably stream for another hour because there is like a video I'm trying to work on, and the issue is that you don't know like when they're gonna start releasing information about Sea Viper. So I'm trying to get like my Sea Viper predictions out as soon as I can before they actually like show gameplay. And every time. Alright, well, we're in the corner. Yeah, I mean, to be quite honest, I think they have to, right? They're obviously not going to keep like the feint cancels anymore, and they're not going to keep the super jump cancels anymore. So I think they'll have like a certain like Like overall, the kit, you know, will look the same, but I think some of the functions of it will be certainly quite different. Tokyo Game Show? Okay, okay. Yeah, you know, like Sagat, his fireball game is non-existent anymore in this game. Oh, every time. Oh, God. Ah. Okay, okay. That'll give me a certain amount of time, but still, though, you never know. Might as well get it out as soon as you can, right? Because that's how the content mill goes. Ah, man. Yeah, I need to just smash my form framer when he ever does that on that teleport. Oh, could have won. Could have won. Oh. Whew.
Deejay wins.
Oh, not the one and dones. Man, at least this game, it goes fast, right? You don't have to worry about getting into the next match all that much, but still, dog. They're giving their characters a bad name by one and done like that. You know, if we did win against that Sagat, we would be in Diamond 4 now. And we wouldn't have to grind as much, but you know, that's probably like the strategy, right? If you are trying to like grind it out into Masters, it's like you get placed really low, which means that you get a higher chance of fighting like high platinum players to low diamond players. And so therefore you have like a really good chance of getting like a win streak, you know? Maybe that's probably like the play. Oh my god. Oh, oh. See that? Yep. I needed to. It's totally not because I was terrible playing DJ. It was because I was strategizing to get to Diamond 1. Yep. I mean, you know, here's what I will say about Sea Viper. I think at least they will keep her burn kick shenanigans intact, but I think it'll be significantly simplified to where, like, one, it'll hit, like, medium will hit in front, heavy will hit behind. Oh my god, I hate missing that all the time. And then light will be like a feint, similar to, like, DJ. Oh my god, the frame kills. Frame rate dying, man. Yeah, you know, like, they're certainly doing a lot better, you know, comparatively to, like, Season 2. Right, because Season 2, like, yeah, people were kind of dying for content. Ooh. Whew, there we go. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm sure they're going to start rolling out more skins and stuff. Here's the thing, though. Like, I really hope that they don't do, like, these, like, seasonal kind of skins, right? I don't want, like, Christmas skins or Halloween skins. Just give me, like, good outfits, right? Because I just don't like seasonal holiday type of beat when it comes to costumes and stuff, man, because it's all gonna kind of look the same, right? Like, they're gonna get the Santa hats or like the orange and the jack-o'-lantern and stuff like that. Like, give me some cool outfits, right? Give me just a good, cool outfit. You know what I'm saying? I am hating, but here's the thing, right? Like, Street Fighter 5 and Street Fighter 4, like, they had some, like, seasonal outfit styles, like, nah, but they had some real good ass outfits, man. I'm talking like Fei Long in like the 9 to 5 like business suit. They got Sagat in like the bouncer outfit. You know, they got the Chun-Li in like the long dress with her hair down. Like, they got some good stuff, right? But, you know, whenever they got that seasonal outfits or I think one of the biggest misses was like the Capcom Cup champion costumes, because I'm gonna be real, like, most of them were kind of right? I think Kazunoko's was like the best one, right, for Nakali, and it was for, you know, Nakali, you know? Like, no one was playing Nakali, dog. Nobody. I didn't even know Nakali was a character until, like, halfway into playing Street Fighter 5. But, you know, you look at, like, Gachikuns or Mena Ardiz's costume or Idon's, it's like, they're all right. But, you know, like, the potentiality of what they could have done, you know? Like, it was unfortunate. So that's what I'm saying is, like, we're getting very little costumes, and if some of the costumes are used to just, you know, we're going to put a Christmas present on somebody's chest, and there you go. It's like, come on, man. Come on. M-Bice and Cammy. Yeah, that was a kind of a cool costume, too. But you know what? Do you guys remember DeCapre? That was just an alternate costume for Cammy. And you can't convince me otherwise. I mean, I know they play differently, but DeCapre and Cammy, like, that was just an alternate costume. Yeah, I mean, Keiko, like, they had no choice because the game was, like, in a rough state, so they really needed to pump out as much content as they possibly need. So, you know, obviously, like, Street Fighter V's current state and 6's current state are, like, two different things. Still, though, right, like, if we are getting very little costumes, then I do not want that to be taken up by, like, a summer, you know, swimsuit outfit or like a, you know, Thanksgiving themed. I mean, they're not going to do Thanksgiving because they don't celebrate that over there. But, you know, like a Thanksgiving, you know, here's somebody in a Puritan outfit, you know, like Chun-Li in a Puritan outfit. Like, nah, that'll be a wasted slot, man. That'll be a wasted slot. Yeah, Necalli was a very unfortunate character. I mean, it didn't help that in the story he loses every fight, but also, like, it didn't help that they didn't push him in the right direction, you know, because like a lot of the promotional stuff and you know, like the cover of Street Fighter V, it was still like Ryu, so it was like very little chance for Necalli to actually, like, get in there, you know. Every time. Ooh, nice. Nice. I mean, design-wise, he looks cool, but I think Street Fighter V has done a lot to damage his reputation. Then again, though, they brought back, like, who was it? I completely forgot her name, but you know, the character that no one likes from, like, Alpha 3 Upper. Oh, Ingrid. There you go. It was Ingrid. Yep, Ingrid. I mean, if they brought her back, then, you know, anything's possible, I guess. Yeah, Ed definitely get the best glow up there, but I think the glow up was primarily just due to his gameplay design. Because Street Fighter V Ed was, like, miserable. Miserably, like, brain dead and stuff like that. Well. Yep.
Ken wins.
Ah, man.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah, yikes. Oh. Ah, I fat fingered it again. Yikes.
Ken wins.
I mean, you know, we don't really know what they're gonna do because I mean, they certainly redesigned Sagat to where he is like kind of a rushdown character, you know, because his fireball game is like pretty bad. I mean, it's still like decent enough, but like the risk that you take by trying to force the opponent to either jump or to like block the light tiger shot, it's like kind of risky because it's so slow, right? It's probably one of the slowest compared to the other fireballs in the game. In a way, yeah, but it's just like his wall playstyle really doesn't help him in this game, you know? Because if you play him like super defensive and stuff like that, then you're just gonna get mauled by you know, the low forward driverish characters. Ah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Every time. Every time I keep missing that driver's cancel. Yeah, Dalsum is like still a zoner in this game, but he has to play this weird hybrid of like, you know, you can't zone all the time. You gotta still have to play like this mix-up game with this teleport shenanigans, right? Nice. Ah, yikes. Whew, that was a mistake. Yeah, rush downs also. I mean, you know, like that's kind of what Dalsum had kind of played like right at the end of Street Fighter V, where they buffed him to such a degree that, oh, one and done. Anyway, like you like he still had the good zoning aspects, but with his weird arc yoga flame, right, as well as like the teleport setups that he had, he was in a sense like a a type of like mix-up fighter as well, so he can like turn it off and turn it on, you know, which is the same thing with this game where he can kind of just mix you depending on the situation that he can capitalize off of. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, unfortunate. Yeah, he was Yoga Gale. His V skill, dog. His V skill. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing, right? That makes Dalsum probably one of the more, like, deadlier characters at lower ranks, is that the ways that you fight against him are, like, super unintuitive, right? It's basically, you know, you either perfect parry some of his normals, or you have to whiff punish his normals, like his limbs that go super far, right? So, like, standing fierce, crouching medium punch. Oh, just wake up grab. You know, so Chum really doesn't have a lot of I think she does have some decent tools against Dalsum, right? Her forward heavy kick that high profiles, or I guess high crushes his low attacks, right? I think in some cases it also like high crushes his standing medium kick too, which is a good poke from him. So there's certainly some tools that she can sort of abuse if the Dalsum player is like not that careful in the matchup. But I think overall, because her gameplay is like fireball drive rush and then kind of just, you know, start mashing stand jab at the opponent, like it is kind of a hard sell to try to overtake Dalsum in the matchup, because he probably just does that way better, you know, with his charged fireball as well as his arc fireball, and the fact that you know, oh shit, we accepted Wi-Fi, and it's Wi-Fi geef, but also is that I think because she doesn't have a throw loop, it makes the matchup even worse, because you really want to like overwhelm Dalsum, you know, offensively, right? And not having a throw loop might be like pretty hard to really like close out the game, you know, because then you just give him like more chances. I mean, you know, you certainly can get a throw loop. Like, you can still do driver's throw loops against Dalsum, but, you know, you'd rather just not spend that meter so you can save it for later, right? In certain situations, in neutral. Yeah, I mean that's why. You know, I think if Chun-Li had a dive kick, then the matchup would be a lot easier. Because one of the things that makes it hard for Dhalsim to fight characters like Cammy is because she has that dive kick to like mix up the timing, and so his anti-air game is just a lot less reliable. Oh, DI. Yeah, yeah, with a spiral arrow probably, or even just a super, you know, the hooligan probably, right? Ah.
Deejay wins.
Yeah, because, you know, like, with Dhalsim, his teleports, it's similar to, like, Terry's, like, crouching medium kick, heavy kick target combo into his, crack shoot, where, like, you just have to be prepared to, like, jab them out of the air, right? So, it's, like, all these little, like, sort of unintuitive, like counterplay that probably does make it like pretty hard for players at like beginner levels to fight Dhalsim. But the thing is that his comeback potential is like pretty low. You would have to really invest a lot of resources to get back into the game because naturally how he plays is you know, he wears you down, and then maybe if he gets a hit in, he can start his sort of mix-up game. But if he is the one who has to like initiate, right? He has to be the active person in the fight. Then I think that's when it's a losing position for Dhalsim, right? I think preferably for Dhalsim players, they want to be in the passive seat and force the opponent to do something, right? Like it's the onus is on the opponent to win the game, right, rather than you. And you can just kind of chill, poke with buttons, and then if you get an opportunity, you can go and do a drive rush combo into Oki. But if you are the one who has to do something, then I think that's when it becomes a lot harder, since, you know, trying to force mix-ups with Dhalsim on block is probably not, like, a very fruitful endeavor. You know, a lot of his tricky stuff, he has to have setups behind it, you know, like anti-air into the yoga fireball so that now he can like ambiguously teleport behind you and you know, get like a throw strike mix up. Burn out, nice to know. Yeah, he doesn't have an invincible level 1, so he has to have a level 2 to like get out of DI situations. I see. Yeah, you know, oh, another one and doneer. Because the thing with the jab is because it doesn't rely on you doing any kind of motion inputs. Because sometimes that's the issue when I try to do DP react, is that sometimes I get a misinput and he just hits me out of, like, I don't know, like crouching medium punch or crouching light punch, right? And so just jabbing him out of it is like super, especially because it's a 4-framer, right? I think the fastest DP is like 5 frames, which is Sagat's. So hitting him out of the air with like a 4-frame move just seems more reliable. And if you do recognize that he is hit out of the air, you can convert for more damage, you know? Because he is in that special knockdown state where you can get like extra juggle potential. Ooh, nice shimmy. I mean, you know, that's just mine. Back throw. Nice. Yeah, you know, similar to Lily, Sim has some very odd matchup spreads, right? Because he does well against a lot of, not a lot, but like some of the top tiers, you know? So, like, Lily and Dalsum have like a pretty positive win rate against, you know, characters like Zangief, right? That's a very notorious matchup for Zangief. Dalsum does pretty well against JP and Guile. So, like, they do have some pretty good matchup spreads. It's just that, you know, oh, let me just focus a little bit here. Ah, well. Dead. Anyway, there's like some really good matchup spreads at the top tiers, but at the same time, like, they get washed by, you know, like a Mai, a Cammy, a Jury, you know, so it's so lopsided that, like, I think you have a decent chance of, like, going far in a tournament, but as you get further in, like, you're gonna start running into the Cammies, you're gonna start running into the Bisons, the Mais, and so that's where, like, you'll start seeing, like, losing scenarios for yourself. Yeah, I think with Sagat, that's probably the intended mode of play, is like you just go ahead and you become a Tiger Knee merchant. Because that's probably his best, like, move in this in his toolkit. The Tiger Knee, you know, like, out in the open, right? Of course, at a certain point, maybe people might start reacting to it more properly, because it is a little bit more obvious compared to, like, Terry's medium, what is it? Power Fist, whatever the hell that move's called. You know? Because there's definitely, like, a small pause. Burn Knuckle, there you go. Yeah, Burn Knuckle. Like, I think medium Burn Knuckle is a lot harder to react to than it is, like, Tiger Knee. And so once people start getting used to the Tiger Knee, they're gonna like DI it more often. Dulcim medium punch? I mean, it probably works with the same sorts of, like, mindset with fireballs, right? Because I think you'll definitely get hit out of it at the starting frames, right? It depends on when the knee becomes active, because I'm sure, like, at a certain point, if Dulcim does try to, like, contest with standing medium punch, he will just get hit with the hitbox of the Tiger Knee. But I suppose in a way, like if you are just using the medium punch to just start zoning the opponent, the whatchamacallit, the Sagat player, then there really isn't any kind of like worry, I suppose. Like the Sagat player would probably have to preemptively just like Tiger Knee, to like hit you out of your standing medium punch. And even then, like, there's probably better things to do, right? Like, he could probably go for a whiff punish crouching medium punch himself and, you know, like, get in some damage, right? Or I'm not sure what the hurt box looks like, but maybe he might get like a whiff punish, like a sweep whiff punish so he can knock you down and get closer to you. But yeah, you know. Yeah, Dulcim can just fly away. I think for Sagat, the main thing is just to like rush down. I mean, that's pretty much the case with every character, but I think Sagat especially, it's just like, hey, knock him down, try to get him to the corner. Don't even attempt to try to do the fireball game because that's just a losing endeavor, right? It's kind of close. It's kind of cutting it close. I don't know. I have to test it more, but there have been times where like I have seen Dulcims like react to my light fireball with teleport and then punish counter me, or at least get a counter hit, get like a counter hit throw, you know. Oh. Oh no. Whew, there we go. Yeah, that's the other thing too, is like his walk speed is, I mean, look, I know it's slow, but it certainly isn't, doesn't feel as slow compared to like Street Fighter V or Street Fighter 4 walk speed, but it is still slow, right? And, you know, trying to do like the walk and block stuff against Dulcim just sounds like a losing endeavor. So, like, what can you do, right? What can you do? Ah, mistimed the meaty. I don't think so, no. Because Juri follows the same principles as Cammy. Because she has her dive kick, that it probably makes it pretty hard for Dalsum to fight against Juri. Not only that, but she has pretty good stagger pressure, right? And that's one of the things that probably Dalsum players are like the most afraid of, is like if there's a character with like really good stagger pressure, then it's probably going to be like very hard for Dalsum, right? And on top of that, like you can imagine with Juri, she can get like meaty fireball setups on his wake up, right? With her you know, like Fua fireball, whatever the hell that is. Like she can get a meaty Oki setup. So like that also just adds like an extra layer of, you know, like defensive onus on Dalsum that makes it like particularly hard. Hey man, with Ken, all you need is EX Fireball, Drive Rush, into Standing Fierce. That's all you need. But I mean, you know, like quite honestly, I think like Ken just does fine in the matchup. You know, nothing too like crazy, but you know, he has like the tools available to. He has like the general tools that make a good Street Fighter 6 pick character. Which will allow him to, in general, probably not have that big of an issue against Dalsum. Oh shit! Another ad break. Ugh. I mean, yeah, that's right. He is the worst Shoto. He is the worst Shoto. Wait a minute. I can probably do. Oh shit! Oh man, I can't time out. I can't stop the ads. Unfortunate. All right. Well, hopefully it isn't too much of an interruption. Yeah, Luke unfortunately does not exist anymore. Well, I mean, I'm sure to some people he does, like Noah the Prodigy, but to everyone else, unfortunately, he just does not exist. You know, Keiko, if say that publicly at like a major fighting game event, and let's see what might happen to you. I would be concerned for your safety if you were to admit that. Keiko. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. Maybe if you have Phenom to back you up, then possibly you might be all right. If you had Phenom with you. Wait, aren't you? Yeah, you're also a Cammy player. Dang, are you just Phenom? Are you just secretly Phenom's alt account? Are you using a VPN to show that you're not from Norway right now? Ooh, nice one. See that you know, mashing. What would you do? What would you do if like you get your ass blown out because someone just like low forward drive rush merchant, and the thing that they say is just play neutral better. Just play neutral better. Why were you in range of my crouching medium kick in the first place, mashing? You know, what would you do? What if someone like Keiko runs up to you and says it's your fault for blocking my crouching medium kick into drive rush? See, enjoying Cammy, that is somebody that likes their 9 to 5. Enjoying Cammy is somebody who loves to just clock in, like punch in, punch out of work, you know? Because maybe it's because I've been watching a lot of Punk, right? But looking at how she plays, it's like, yep, just throw out some good ass buttons, whiff punish properly, and that's it. Ooh. Mashing on every time, just mash DP. Do what your name suggests. Just mash DP. Not even EX DP. Just be one of those like psychos who does like raw like light DP. Nice.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, that was supposed to be Drive Rush. Yep, that's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do. Just guess correctly every time. I mean, you should win neutral with Elena, but the problem is you're playing Elena. You know? You should be playing a more honest character like Mai or Bison. That's a true footsies character. Just mash crouching medium punch with Bison.
Now, find a new rival. Round 1.
Nice.
Round 2. Fight.
hate that. I keep fat fingering the the kick buttons. Plus. Yeah, that does kind of feel like what Elena is as a character. She just, you know, she has the job of like trying to use like her buttons to get like pressure and stuff. But you don't have like the command grab to like for the reward, you know? Nice. Nice. Oh my god. Yikes. Yikes.
Terry wins.
You know, if I wanted to, I would, but you know, I wanted to fight on my own terms. Oh, and another Sagat. Uh-oh. See, Keiko's giving you good advice there, Mashing. But at the same time, maybe you should prove to him that you should just be mashing on him with Elena's standing medium punch, you know? Prove him who knows the best range. Uh-oh. Modern Sagat. Ooh my. Uh-oh. Oh my lord. The crazy man. The crazy man. EXDP? Just like that? Oh my lord, he's gonna get himself in a burnout.
Deejay wins. Round one. Fight.
Standing light punch, huh? I don't know. Standing medium punch with Elena sounds pretty good. Wait, which character are you using? Are you using Ken or are you using Cammy? That's very important with my point about standing medium punch. Oh my god. Oh, he burned himself out. Oh, all right. Well, never mind then. Don't. You know what? Just run Zangief. Just run Zangief. Just run Zangief mashing. Oh my god. These EXDPs are wild. Oh my gosh. Darn it, I threw that away. Oh. Alright, but what about Mashing's Geef, huh? What about someone who doesn't know the definition of standing like kick in the driveway, huh? The kind of Geef that'll do air SPDs, you know, on command, without any warning. I'm just assuming that's how you might play Mashing. Correct me if I'm wrong. Alright. Okay, you know, I think that's a good place to stop. It is kind of insane. I thought that it would take a pretty good amount of time when we started Diamond 1, but the win streaks for Street Fighter 6, you know, Capcom, I gotta give it to you. You're making my life a little bit easier. I'll tell you what, because we were at Diamond 1, and now we're at halfway out of Diamond 4, so... And we got a 2-win streak, so we are schmoovin'. We are schmoovin'. I will say this. Deejay, millions of times better to play than Chun-Li. All right. Here's the thing. If you tell me get like high legend, you know, with Deejay, I'll be like, you know what? That's not a threat. That's not a terroristic threat, right? That's not something that is the equivalent of you telling me that you just hate my guts, right? So if you were to try to pay me to get, you know, some sort of high rank with Deejay, I think I'll be up for it. I'll be up for it. That of course that kind of depends on what happens tomorrow, but we'll see. So let's see. Is there really anyone that's on right now? Fortunately, no. Looks like there's not really that many people on that I'm interested in. So, but yeah, hey, having people that play Unhinged Geef Keiko, that's that's some good practice. That's some good practice right there. But all right, so tomorrow, where I guess we're probably gonna get Masters with DJ, depending on what happens. But if we are gonna continuously run into Sagats like we are, then I think we might have a pretty good chance there. Stop trying to threaten me with Chun to Legend or Chun to Masters, man. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. All right. But yeah, thank you very much for all of you guys, Super Serial, Keiko, Mashing, and any of you guys out there who are watching on YouTube. Really do appreciate the support, and you guys just either lurking or just kind of messing around, all that kind of stuff. Hopefully, I was at least a little tolerable. I'm sure those of you who probably have a PhD in DJ are currently tearing their eyes out. It's a bad day to have eyes if you are very good with DJ. That's for sure. But hopefully it wasn't as bad as it could be. So, but yep, tomorrow same time, 4:30 to whenever I suppose, and we'll see. But yeah, man, thank you, Keiko. I wish I was goated, but really, I'm just a fraud. I am I'm a fraud in goat's clothing, But yeah, thanks again for coming by. See you guys all tomorrow.